Hey, this is Taylor with Believe in the Run, and I'm here with a full review on the La Sportiva Prodigio Pro. La Sportiva is a brand based in the Dolomites, and they want to be able to take everything they make in-house and be able to take it on technical mountain adventures. And so in the past, what that has meant for trail running is typically a very secure upper, a firmer midsole for protection, narrow fit overall, and great grip. A lot of times that also meant some mechanisms for stability. Again, has to be able to perform on technical terrain, and the Prodigio Pro is a brand new chapter in the La Sportiva line in that it has a lot of those features, but in very different ways, and even kick some of those to the side. And so the Prodigio line itself has been a very exciting thing for us in the trail running world, as it has brought in La Sportiva's technical expertise to more trail running scenarios, not just in the mountains. And that's what we loved about the original Prodigio that got our Best in Gear award last year for a technical trail shoe. But it was one of those shoes that performed in a lot of different terrain, a lot of different paces. And this is the race day model of it. And so we'll just go from the top down, which takes us to the upper, which is their brand new power wire upper. It's a super technical fiber. It'd be in the same category of the Dyneema upper we see on the Norda 005 or a Matrix-like upper. It's a very technical fiber that can be mapped to the foot really well. It has like real elements of being really light and airy. It breathes really well, so drainage was not an issue for me. It's also super durable, so it has all those high performance elements that you would want in an upper, but also it has this booty like sock that is completely integrated, and so through the midfoot and even the heel, it just feels very sock-like. And so you're gonna get a next to skin fit, and that runs all the way throughout. We have a fairly narrow heel, narrow midfoot, and if you've been in the Prodigio line, you know that the forefoot is a little more broad compared to any other La Sportivas that are out there, and I get that sense here, but it is a little more slim because of this power wire upper. Overall, the fit was awesome, and it's gonna set itself apart in terms of being very technical terrain ready, which a lot of shoes in this category are not. This is one of the few models that is going plateless. And what that really means is that they really have leveraged this midsole foam. This is a brand new foam, the X-Flow Speed foam. It's a nitrogen-infused TPU. If you ran in the original Prodigio, that was a nitrogen-infused EVA. It's gonna be a little firmer, more protective. This is meant for energy, and it's meant for that soft cushion that you want on those long ultra days. And this one has it. It reminds me a lot of Nike's Zoom X, actually, in that you get the cushion, you get the energy return, and it doesn't feel overly any of that at the same time. So I didn't feel like I was unstable in a lot of situations. It actually was very nice at a 34 in the heel and a 28 in the forefoot, 6mm drop. It's not too high, so I'm not feeling unstable on a lot of scenarios, but it was high enough to get a lot of those elements of protection and feel fairly fast on a lot of terrain as well. And that's something pretty new from La Sportiva. Again, typically it's a firmer feel. This is not at all. And so I appreciated that and really like that about this model for an ultra distance model. And so also what will make it technical terrain ready is this outsole. This is a friction white 2.0 outsole. Again, if you've been in La Sportiva shoes, there's going to be no surprise here that this is super tacky, is super durable. It's up there with any of the others, the V-Berm Mega Grip, the butyl rubber from VJ. It's one of those things that in the trail shoes we've seen across the board that a lot of brands have figured out the outsole. And La Sportiva's kind of always had that and made tiny increments. This friction white is a lighter material, but still retains that grippiness that you would want, and these 4mm lugs that are a little more spaced out than some of their other options compared to other lightweight options like the North Face Vective Sky 2 or the Norda 005. This particular lug is going to have more bite on the loose terrain. I really had no issues or no conditions that this didn't perform well on, aside from the deeper snow, deeper mud, that really no shoe can perform on. And so I was really pleased with that as well. Overall, when you take the whole package together with the midsole, the fit, the outsole, it's really a proficient trail shoe for a lot of paces, a lot of terrain, and that's where this is going to be just shine really brightly for a lot of trail runners. And that could mean day to day or race day, even though it is technically a race day shoe. I would gladly take this out on daily runs, daily trail runs up to the peaks or on flowy single track. It doesn't really matter. Overall, this package is just pretty stellar. The weight also comes in under 10 ounces in my size 10.5. A little caveat there, La Sportiva not only does half sizes, but they do quarter sizes at popular sizes. So if you're in the size 8s or the 10s area, those really popular sizes, there's gonna be quarter increments as well. And so I had a 10.5 short is what I call it. So it's a 43.5. And it did feel a little short, felt a little snug. For that size, this came in at 9.8 ounces at 280 grams, which anything at under 10 ounces in this category is awesome in my book, which takes us to our overall scores. So for form, I'm gonna give this a 5. This is there's a lot of different things coming together with brand new foam, brand new upper, tried and true outsole. All of that comes together really nicely in a unique race day option. This one can go the distance as well as go on a lot of different terrain that other race day options might not be able to access so comfortably. For fit, I'm gonna give it a 4. I did have some issues, and kind of always do, with La Sportiva and really finding the exact size I want. Again, I had a 43.5, which felt short. Typically I go 44. So if you go a full half size up, you're probably gonna be more comfortable. If you're taking this on ultra distances, you could probably go a full size up to give you some extra toe room. Keep in mind that we're still gonna have a kind of slim forefoot as well. Which brings us to function. I'm gonna give it a 5. This is a $195 shoe. Coming in under $200 for a premium race day shoe is kind of unheard of these days. A lot of the shoes in the similar category are $250 to $300 or even higher than that. So that's a very good price. And for what you get, this is a super versatile shoe. You could wear it every day. You could wear it for a long ultra distance. You could wear it on technical stuff. I was running a race in Colorado, and one of their pro runners, Ryan Smith, who's a long distance specialist, was wearing this on some seriously technical and fast terrain, and it performed really well. And so that motivated me to try it as well. It checked all the boxes that I needed it to. And so overall score of 14, that's pretty solid for any shoe these days, especially in the race day category that's super competitive. I'm really impressed by La Sportiva with the Prodigio Pro. Thank you for watching. We're gonna be pumping out a ton more trail content this year. Catch us on our social media. Check out the podcast, Fuel for the Soul and The Drop. And don't forget to sign up for the weekly newsletter where you can catch all of this in one place. Thank you.